Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim Classic video. We are doing something exciting again today. It's been quite a long time since we last did show this off, but there's been significant progress. And yeah, we're going to be taking a journey from Brighton over to West Worthing. The scenery is, it's all there now. The cab scenery is there. There's still distant scenery missing, but we'll see. So I'm looking forward to giving this a go. So let's get in. We're not really particularly following any particular head code. There's no scenarios yet for this. Yeah, so we're basically we'll just go with the driving. We'll stop at maybe a few stations along the way. Let's get the door shut. Actually, we'll probably just wait. No, what we'll do, we'll whiz along the route, and we'll pause brake it when we need to. Right, let's go. Heading out of Brighton. Full coach. Cool. We're off. But yeah, this is the West Coastway route, or the Sussex Lines as it's called now. As the project's not just the West Coastway now. I think 3 bridges to Horsham. It's just there's a bigger scope. Not just the West Coastway, which is good, which is nice. And also we should also see the new AP trees as well. They should also be visible, as I have got the wherry lines, so we should see that, I think. So yeah, this is Brighton. I don't think anything has been changed at Brighton, as Brighton, well, is Brighton. It's been in the game for a very long time. Oh, this looks yeah, this looks a bit different. Off we go. What's the FPS level? Was that Control Z? No, Control Z did something else. Probably something we don't want to be clicking. Oh, that's, yeah, we don't want to be clicking that. That's the aux off button. That would not be good clicking that. Or is it Shift Z? No, I don't want to know. No, that's not Shift Z. Oh, it is. Oh, fine. Right, we're off. Yes, I know this is all being changed, and also at Hove it's also a bit different now. As when we first saw this route, you had sort of all the buildings being built. Well, you know, they're now built. So, yeah, that's sort of been updated. Along we go, though. I think what we'll do, I think we'll sort of just whiz along. And yeah, we'll just sort of pause brake as we go along. That's probably the best thing to do. Actually, no, you know what? We will stop. We'll stop at the sort of more principal stops. Or should we just stop at all stops? Maybe we'll just stop at all stops. I think the West Worthing shuttles do stop at all stops. Oh, we're coming into Hove, which I know has been changed, and I think I do have all the requirements for this as well, because there's quite a long list of requirements now, as opposed to before. Yeah, you've got stop markers and stuff now. Here we are. This is Hove. Cool. Let's do that. There we go. Right, let's have a look. And also, this isn't on the Steam Workshop, this version. This is that is a big gap. People got to jump, run up and jump. Yeah, this is on the server, on the Discord server. See, I don't think Hove's really been changed too much. I mean, it's, you can tell it's Hove. I don't know. Would there be an asset for the oh, what's the just the massive covered area outside the station, which is this, but it's like quite grand looking. Was this a sort of, it's like a multi-story car park, but then this has always been like this, because this is just part of the free Hove, which I think was on the South London to Brighton route. Yes, I think Hove is near enough untouched, as that has sort of already been done. Right. Do we want to stop at Aldrington? We'll stop at Aldrington. Off we go, though. I think some things have been added in. It looks a lot nicer than. Yeah, the glass roof. Yeah, that was what's been. Yeah, the glass roof's been added in. And off we go. Oh yeah, the buildings are a bit more built up now. There's the Conway Brighton depot there. Brighton buses, Brighton and Hove buses. Looking nice though. So yeah, distant scenery. Well, we're still sort of in the sort of pre-existing part. But yeah, the distant scenery, but there's not much of it at the moment. But this is only phase 1. But from the cab, you can see, you know, it's what you would see in the cab. What's in real life? You're not going to be sort of looking around like, oh yeah, over there, oh yeah, there, oh yeah, there. Right, this is Aldrington. I don't think there's custom station signs yet on the route. This download is actually now on George's own website, which he's got set up. Hence the reason why you can see the usage of, well, other custom assets. But I can't see any sort of station signs yet. Like an Aldrington station sign and stuff. Yeah, Aldrington's been improved. As you can see, you've got the CIS screens. You've got, well, the stop markers, important. Generally looks well, a lot nicer than sort of what it did before. Even that looks almost spot on. This bit here as well. So it does look a lot nicer to how it was before. When before it was quite, well, there wasn't really a lot going on. It was very barren. But I mean, really, that's Aldrington realistically. It's a very just small station. Not a lot of life. Well, it's a fair amount of life, but not lots. Right, let's get the doors shut. It'll be Portslade next, which is just along the line. Literally just round the corner. Let's get that on. There we go. Yeah, so this is. I don't think this is the pre-existing. I don't think this is. Oh yeah, this is distant scenery here. At least on that side. On that side, well, I mean you can see still a fair amount, but you can obviously see where it then. Well, you know, Brighton goes up onto those hills. There's a bus. There's a London bus. But from the cab though, obviously it's as it should be. Off we go. Cool. As we come up to Portslade. There's that line road there, line road that goes over the top. Oh, is that? Something, I thought I saw another train there. I was going to, is that another train? But I don't think there's any quick drive AI on here at the moment. Right, coming into Portslade, which I know has also been changed. Well, basically all of the stations which we saw in the previous version have been updated and changed in some shape or form. I think the level crossing here has been changed as well. Using like a sort of modded one, or just a better one from another route. This used to be my local station, this one, Portslade. And you have got the 700 stop markers as well, because the 700s used to run along this route, but they don't anymore. They used to though, but sadly, just one of those weird cuts. Yeah, so you've got the, I think it is the, yeah, these are the different levels. This is actually the ones which are here in real life. And there's the 49 bus out the front there, or 46. Got a few more shops as well. Don't think they were there before. And you've got the pub there. Is it the Victoria it's called? I think it's the Victoria. And then Aldi there. So, yeah, sort of. And that's actually going up a hill, that is. But that's flat there. Or is it on a hill? No. Yeah, it's quite steep going up. Up to Colston Terrace. This bit here is much higher up. It's probably, well, sort of, you look down quite a bit. About here, maybe? And then you go down the hill to the, yeah, to go down into Boundary Road. So it's a little bit low there. I don't know, maybe the terrain data isn't being used in this bit. Maybe. But back along we go. Let's get the doors shut here at Portslade, because there's a bit more clutter about now on the CIS boards and stuff. Let's get the doors shut. And it'll be Fishergate next. I think the doors are closing. I was half tempted to have a guard on this service, but then they'd probably close the doors, do the buzzer, and we'd still be flying round having a look. Yeah, Boundary Road. You got Tesco down there as well. There we go, out of there. Cool. And onwards you can see Shoreham Port, sort of the big funnel. All the various car dealerships here as well. Did they get added? I think he did actually add them in the previous update. Yeah, the little things here. There's like weird, there's like pipes sort of come out, but then they've got like metal mushroom covers on them. That's just a weird little detail I remember. Yeah, so there's not really distant scenery here, as you can see. It's just, well, barren there. But this is, well, more just about the sort of what you can see in the cab at the moment. And here we are, this is Fishergate. So from this station you can see Southwick station and Portslade station. That's how sort of all close they are along this route. It's a very sort of, whereas on the East Coastway it's a bit more sort of, yeah, there's bigger stretches between the stations and it's a bit more sort of rural. This literally all the way to sort of Goring. Cause then you've got like a gap, I think the Goring, no, the Angmering Gap, or no, is it, no, all the way to Angmering. Or at least Darrington Goring way. It's all literally just all built up the whole way along. So this is Fishergate. I'm trying to sort of think what's been changed. All of this is now here. That wasn't there before. No, it does look a bit different, does it? Well, it was again stop markers. That waiting shed. I don't think that was there before. We've got the bridge there. Got the sort of alleyway, which then takes you out onto this road there. Only a 4-coach platform. Right, let's get the doors shut. Just remember this route is free as well. And still fairly early on. Right, let's go. We're off. Service to West Worthing. Although the route does actually go to Littlehampton, but I don't think there's any scenery over to Littlehampton. Yeah, you can't see the stations either. We might fly over to Littlehampton, because I've got a feeling there is a bit of scenery there. Where he sort of made a start on it. But yeah, just to West Worthing is sort of like this. Now we come up to Southwick, which I was actually at the other day. another station I've now actually got off at on the West Coastway. I wanted to catch the 46 all the way from Southwick to Hollingbury on a specific bus. I think it was 655, which is like one of the oldest omnideckers in the Brighton fleet. But it was running 20 minutes late. It got there and went out of service and ran light. I actually don't know where it ran in the end, but it went. So I ran all the way back to the station, back on the train, and then into Brighton to record the video which you see today on the channel. But this is Southwick, so I can now actually sort of say about this station. There we are, Southwick. There we do. Let's have a look. Southwick. Again, stop markers. Seems to be plants everywhere. Yeah, that's relatively alright. And then you come down sort of the dodgy path. This bit here though is, well, there's the road, well, the street here, and you've got the houses here. I think it was actually only a couple of weeks ago. This also starts ramping down here. Yeah, it starts ramping down. And then you come through the subway. And then you've got the little station building there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's relatively, you know, alright. Yeah, then out sort of this little bit here. And then you come through here, up the road here, and there's like a park there. Southwick Green, is it? No, not here, no. And then this is like Southwick Square. There's loads of shops here. And that's where the 46 ends. Right, we'll be Shoreham-by-Sea next. Another, well, not that far along station. I think we are, yeah, we're slightly clipping the platform there. Off we go. Yeah, little kink in the chat in the track as well here, not in the chat. So kink round to the right. Yeah, 70 miles an hour along here, so it's not it's not slow. I mean, if you're an all-stopper, it's a bit slow, but if you're a faster service, because I think, what is it, the Littlehampton services, they stop at Portslade. Do they stop at Southwick? I feel like they go Portslade, then straight to Shoreham, and sometimes Lancing, East Worthing, I don't know. But the one hotel's are slightly quicker. As we come up to Shoreham, so come up to Ham Street, or Ham Road. And you've got the industrial estate there on the left with Halfords, B&Q, and also McDonald's. McDonald's is right next to the level crossing. So that's McDonald's. Oh, no, is there another building? Yeah, that's McDonald's. That is. Oh no, there it is. That's McDonald's. That's a funny little. There we go. There's your fresh McDonald's food there. There we are. Right, back in we go. As we come into Shoreham-by-Sea. Here we are. And after this we then go over the Ada Bridge. So they all look recognisable, the stations. I mean, yeah, obviously they're not perfect to how they are in real life, but then most Train Sim Classic stations don't look as they do in real life exactly. So there's a limitation of assets and stuff. Here we are. This is Shoreham-by-Sea. So you've got the subway or underpass here, which goes down. You got, is it the one stop? Yeah, the one stop. I think is that. No, this is it on the. I think it's on the corner of the one stop. So I think that's meant to be one stop there. And yeah, then the level crossing. And it'll be Lancing next. That's our next stop. As we slowly get closer to. It's been 20 minutes already. No, it can't be 20 minutes since we left Brighton. I don't think it would be. Has it? No. Certainly not. And we're off. So this is using the tree enhancement pack by Armstrong Powerhouse, but it's using the free version of it. There's a bit of distant scenery there actually. So if you own the Wherry Lines second version, it uses the trees from there, so that's handy. And then you've got the old Stenning line which went off there. Ooh, has George added in the buffer? Actually, I think he already did this. So there we go. There it is. That's the buffer you see. This is all built up now, but yeah, this is the buffer you see. Well, is this as you can see, it's all built up. But yeah, there's the buffer, which is along the old track bed, which then went up to Bramber, Stenning, Henfield, Partridge Green, West Grinstead, Copsale, Southwater. Actually, there wasn't a station at Copsale. Southwater, and then Christ Hospital. You got Shoreham Airport there, or Brighton Airport. Although it is Shoreham Airport. One of the oldest airports in the world, commercially. Was it 1909, 1919? It's quite an old airport. Something like that. This bit's got distant scenery. I mean, you've got over that side quite considerable, but you can see over there, as I expect, it's still fields now. So I suppose a bit easier to do. Still got the downs in the distance, which I don't think we had last time. So this bit's quite nice actually. And then once we get back to Lancing, it's then, well, built up again. Almost at Lancing. There's the Brighton and Hove Albion training ground. As we approach Lancing. But yeah, hopefully there'll be a link below for the download of the route if you want to give it a go. Give it a bash if you like your third rail stuff. We've got Lancing signal box, which is, well, still sort of one of the, well, not one of the sole, just what, not sole remaining, but one of those, yeah, one of the signal boxes which still actually operates. Hasn't been eaten up yet by Three Bridges. Well, they've got the super signalling centre, where like tons and tons and tons and tons of lines are controlled at Three Bridges instead of the old signal boxes. About Lancing. I think there's a waiting shower on this side. Oh, there it is there. Is there another one a bit further up? Yeah, they all look fairly similar to the stations, all sort of skinny platforms. Let's get the doors shut. And it'll be East Worthing next. One of 3 stations in Worthing. East Worthing, Worthing, and then West Worthing. Yeah, I think we'll fly to Littlehampton, see if anything has been done there. Let's go. Cool. So again, a little bit more of a stretch over to East Worthing. Still quite built up though. I'd love this route to be on TSW though. Imagine this on TSW. Although probably the likelihood of that is like quite low. A little bit of depot whistle. And yeah, all the Worthing stations are all close together. Surprise, surprise. As we make our way along. And yeah, that's East Worthing there. So you get a little bit of speed before you have to start slowing down again. And here we are coming into East Worthing. So all of these stations should have seen sort of the bigger changes as before. Well, actually, I think some of the scenery here before didn't exist. I can't remember if Lance into East Worthing was actually in before. I think it might have just been open fields as well. There was nothing there in the last time we played. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was just all sort of, well, fields. Nothing had actually been done. I'm just gonna save that. Actually, I'm not gonna save it. It's not a scenario. Can you even save a quick drive? Oh, you can. Does anyone actually use quick drive out of like doing something like this? Yeah, so there's a bit more going on at East Worthing. A bit more. Got the ramp going up there. And then Worthing next. Yeah, there's no station signs though. I don't know how hard they are to make. But I'm assuming at some point we will see that, because now it's on his own website, so you can have custom station signs. Although saying that, the South Eastern network, that has station signs, and that's on the Steam Workshop. So I don't know how sort of it all works. And yeah, Worthing's up next, which will be interesting to see if the third rail is properly placed here, because there's a really sort of weird, almost unique bit of, well, not unique, but it seems quite dangerous. There's a bit of third rail basically in the cess. So, you know, if you fall down the gap, you really do need to mind the gap, because otherwise you're going to go straight onto the third rail zap. Trains don't tend to stop at the bay platform at Worthing, or loop platform at Worthing. But yeah, there's a bit of third rail, which is a little bit like, you know, you really do need to mind the gap. I think it's at the country end. Here we are, this is Worthing. Also here the other day as well. Here we are. Ah, it's not annoying. I think it's this stretch here from basically where that is to sort of halfway up. There's the third rail's in the cess. So, you know, you do need to mind the gap, because otherwise you're going to get 750 volts, which probably not. You don't want that. George, one of those cool little small things. I don't know. Is it possible to move the third row into the cess? I don't know if it like just snaps onto that side. Yeah, it's just sort of on this bit. Right, let's get the doors shut. See, route building is just beyond me. I've tried to give it a go. Whoa, my god. That's not the 700 bus, is it? There was a 700 bus the other day, which actually went through the red at a level crossing and then got the barrier stuck in its window. So all the one hotel trains for about 3 hours were diverted up the Arun Valley. What is going on? I know it's Worthing, so you probably might get this sort of behaviour, but don't go across the crossing when it's when it's down. Right, West Worthing next. Yeah, I've tried giving route building a go on Train Sim Classic. I literally loaded it up, couldn't get the Google Maps API thing or whatever, and then it was just too much to it. I can do scenarios, but route building is just beyond me. And then some of the Train Sim World editor, I had a little look at that, and that, I mean, that's like a whole level up, and it was like, nope, not doing that. I'll just play the routes. There we are, this is West Worthing. Oh, that was a nice little run over from Brighton. Should we run it into the centre siding? Actually, no, we won't, because it'll end the quick drive. So we won't do that. We'll just pop it into the platform. And again, we've forgotten to take a screenshot. We always just do that. We always forget to take the a screenshot as we go along on this. Wait for West Worthing to show up. Boom. Oh, I pressed pause brake instead, not the screenshot button. There. Right, let's fly on to Littlehampton. I don't know if it actually let us fly to Littlehampton. So actually, there is actually a bit of scenery on this bit. And it ends there. So yeah, it is slowly continuing. Oh, you can't fly to Littlehampton, but yeah. Might be where that bit sticks out. I don't know if there's actually any scenery there. I think he did make a start on it though. But yeah, that was the sort of West Coastway. And so you got lots of little smaller details now to it, and the trackside scenery does now, or lineside scenery does actually now stretch beyond. Well, it covers the whole length of. Oh, okay, that's a. So that's a rear coach stop, is it? Oh no. It's the older stop markers. That's cool. Oh no, was that for shunting? Don't know. Yeah, it could be actually. Yeah, that is going to be it for me. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Again, I'll hopefully try and put a link in the description if George allows it, because I think it's like a server private thing, whatever. But yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. What did you think? I mean, yeah, give it a go. And yeah, what do you think the future holds for this route? I mean, I'm quite excited, but then it's a southern route. It's one of my local routes. So, and I also work within the West Coastway area, so that's also cool. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all, take care, bye guys.